So, good morning and hello. So, I've noticed, I mean, obviously with spring coming, there's a lot more animals, there's a lot more birds and whatnot, but there's messages coming through, and I feel like a lot of it's being led through animals. And that's another reason why my prophetic dream related around animals. So, I want to do this, see what animal comes out. That's obviously the animal that's speaking to whoever this message is for. And I'm going to use the Witch's Oracle to give a little bit more clarification of why this animal is coming out and what is the message attached to this animal that's trying to tell you. So let's see how it goes and go from there. All right, had to make sure that everything was on silent on my phone, so I'm not getting any noises while I'm doing this. I do have the music playing in the background, so if there's any messages from that. So if you see me pause, as usual, I'm listening. If you watched my channel before, you know that I do not hide or cut anything out when you guys are watching these readings. I want it to be as real as possible. I want it to be genuine. And I feel like when you start cutting stuff out, it kind of starts to question, it kind of starts to make you question, you know, what's going on. Why is it being cut out? All that good stuff. So I do the least amount of editing possible, and I keep it as natural as I can. I do have the books out in case I need to refer, which I always like to refer to the books, even when I know the cards well or have a close connection with them. I like to refer back to the book to see if I'm on the right path of the reading. I also like to look into the book because sometimes I will see a word or a phrase or somebody's name or a god that's being interpreted that I didn't quite pick up on, but it gives me clarification that my message was towards that, and then I get even more clarification. So don't be afraid to use your guidebook. Like a lot of people who do these readings will sit here and, you know, you see them just straight through the reading. And granted, yes, some of them know them from back to front and they don't need to. And when you get to that point, that's great. But I have, I think, several decks. So this takes me a while to learn all of them. So what I want to do is, with spring coming, it's the death of winter, the birth of spring and summer. So there's a lot of animals. Clearly there's going to be a lot of animals around because of spring coming and a lot more coming out, different birds and all that. But I feel as though the animals will always and have always known more than we do, and they see and hear and smell things before we even can as humans. So they're attuned with Mother Nature more than we could be as humans because we're distracted by life. So I heard an owl a couple of nights ago, and an owl, just like anything else, has two meanings. My husband looked at me and was like, oh my God, it's an owl, that's bad. It's not always bad. It depends on the intuitive feeling you get when you hear or see that animal. And when I heard it, it wasn't eerie or anything like that. The day after that, I had 34 robins just standing in my front yard. Just standing there looking up. To the point where I'm sitting outside looking up like, what are they seeing that I don't see? So it was interesting, but then it came to me and I'm thinking to myself, maybe there's just a message that has to come out, and it has to be through an animal, because it seems to be like there's a lot of animals that are trying to communicate. So I'm going to use my Divine Animal Oracle deck, and I'm also going to use the Witch's Oracle. Yes, I'm using two Oracle cards. I want to use the Witch's Oracle to give me a little bit more clarification as to why whatever animal comes out, and what is the message that this animal is trying to give. And again, I have the music playing. So if you're new to the channel, Welcome to my unedited, imperfect videoing of how I do readings. This is how I do it. If you're not new, then you know, sit down, grab something to drink, eat, enjoy. And yes, you will hear roosters in the background. They are a huge nuisance. They do not scream only in the morning. They scream all day long. So, it's fun. Okay, what animal is trying to reach out to you? Now these cards, every deck of cards is different in what it's made out of, and the shape, and the size. These ones are very slippery. So, again, if you're new here, if something pops out, and I go off of my intuition, if it falls out or whatever, it's more so the way I feel about it. The feeling I get of whether it's the right one or not. And of course, the rooster's now right by the door, so that I can't. This one is like poking out, so I believe it's this one. Oh. Okay. We have a meerkat. Now, what I want to do is I want to look at the card to see what's involved. So you have the meerkat. He has a crown. He's standing on top of a hyena. But yet there's a crown next to him, a bucket of paint, and he has a paintbrush. Oh, he has a paintbrush. The leopard is behind him looking right at him. There's a white tiger on the opposite side of the leopard. Okay, so let me just... This is insane. I get excited when things like pop out to the point where it's like you're on the right track. So, okay, I'm trying to look at the card to explain to you what I'm seeing, and then that's why I'm getting the feelings I'm getting. As I'm reading the card, I'm focusing on the meerkat. And then I start to realize that I started this video by saying the animals are trying to send a message. Well, there's all different kinds of animals in this card. There is a giraffe, a camel, a cow, a fox, a white tiger, a leopard, a zebra, the meerkats clearly, and a hyena. So right off the bat, without even pulling the Witch's Oracle, it's very interesting because on... oh my God. On only this side alone, all those animals, no matter what they are, you see them? The white tiger, the cow, the camel, the giraffe, and the fox. They are all in white. Then he has his family down there. I'm guessing it's a he. But he's on top of the hyena. The hyena is facing the ground. The zebra is in the picture, but we're looking at the, ass end of it. No head. And then the leopard in the back, but looking back at the meerkat. So what I'm getting from that, and why I'm pointing that out, is, and the fact that like these guys are all white, right? Now if you look, there's paint here. And if you really pay attention to the colors of the paint, it's the colors of what these animals would have on them. Minus the white tiger, unless they're going to make them orange. So I have a funny feeling that this is an orange tiger, not a white one. But because this tiger is with these other animals over here that are all white, that's why he's white. He's not supposed to be a white tiger. That's where the paint comes in. And this is saying that the resignation is responsibility. So, oh my God. So you're definitely getting a message from animals in general. Animals are willing to work with you when it comes to a spiritual connection of giving you the insight within your intuition to help you come to conclusions of things that you're questioning. The fact that he's holding the paintbrush and there's a crown there is telling me that this is you. This is you looking up at the sky, up at the light. You have your crystal clear vision of what you see on a spiritual level, but then you also have your family with you, your ancestors with you. You have guardians. You literally have guardians, people watching over you. That leopard is back there for protection, watching your back. And the zebra, I'm not quite sure about the zebra yet, but the fact that the zebra's on the opposite side of the pure white with a little bit of black is telling me, not trying to tell me, is telling me with the paint cans that the color, the vibrance, the happiness, what puts color into your life, you are responsible to bring that into your life. And it's there for you to do. It's right there. You have the protection, you have the guidance, you have literally like somebody putting you in those steps to actually take the responsibility to put the work into those steps, already doing it for you. Wow. And the number on the card is 16, so I'll have to look up number 7. I actually, you know what, let me get my laptop because I can't go back and forth on my phone when I'm recording. So hold on 1 minute. I am going to stop the video so you're not watching my wall. All right, I got my laptop because I can't remember all these numbers. This is insane, really. I know 7 is a very intuitive, highly spiritual number. So I wanted to make sure, yeah, spiritual awakening and awareness, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual acceptance and development, mysticism, intuition, inner knowing, inner wisdom, psychic abilities. Wow. Okay, so the main purpose, beneficial time with obstacles overcome and successes realized. Look, see? Take the responsibility to work at your success. Your angels are happy with your life choices and are telling you that you are currently on the right path. What did I just say? See? See? You're encouraged to keep up the good work you have been doing as you are successfully serving your sole purpose and life mission, and your angels are supporting you all the way. The family, the ancestors supporting you. Positive things will flow freely towards you, and this will assist you along your journey. Yeah, see, spirituality. Number 7, the number 7 resonates with the development of your spirituality. So that's why this is equaling number 7. New skills, listening to your own inner knowing, the stepping out of your comfort zone in order to further develop and advance on all levels. You do have an important soul mission. That's that number 7, and life purpose. It involves communicating, teaching, and healing others and serving humanity in a manner that suits you best. Encouraged to set a positive example. Seek their own passion and purpose in life. The number 7 encourages you to take up spiritually based practice, profession, or career, or heart-based service if you are so inclined. So whatever you're looking towards to do for your future, or even right now, if you're in that situation where you need this push, like you've been feeling down. Now this is where I feel these cards are going to come in. You've been feeling a little lost. But the funny thing is like everywhere you go, there's an animal crossing your path, kind of trying to give you a hint of like, look what I can see coming and look what you don't. Like I'm trying to show you so that you can take the next step towards the responsibility of color, of putting color back into your life. That's crazy. Let's see what the Witch's Oracle wants to say now. So now I want you to explain to me the meerkat and what his purpose is. But like, I already gave you the whole answer, so, you know, why do you want more from me? My cards are probably so fed up with me. You complain that we give you too much information, and I pull 17 cards for a reading that was supposed to be 30 minutes. Now, ooh, the bat. Okay. The bat. I feel like it's showing the darkness, but you are not a part of it. You're just in it. But bats are very sensitive. They can hear very, very well. So maybe this person that I'm speaking to may be hearing things, people that are not actually physically there. The Eye of Horus. Protection. Protection. And what is this? Oh, the hourglass. It's hard to see. Oh, no, it's not hard to see. Time. Time, 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 time. Time. I don't, it's all green. Green and yellow. Green, yellow, and blue. Time. Why time? The Eye of Horus. I'll do one more shuffle to see if that one wanted to come out or not. If not, we're going to go with the bottom deck of the energy of this reading. And it didn't come out, so. Eye of Horus. I feel like this is not somebody that's just hearing things. You're also seeing things that others can't see. Look what I just said. I'm gonna sit in that for a second, hot second. I literally just said, let me get the bottom deck reading of the whole reading. And I said, you're seeing things that others can't see. And the crystal ball came out. Okay. That's insane. That's insane. So what I want to do right now, I want to go back to the meerkat. Yeah, this reading is for someone who's supposed to be a teacher. You actually, people look up to you in a sense that you don't really know that they do. You're supposed to be, not supposed to be, but it would benefit you and your soul purpose if you realized that what you have in here is actually your gift to be able to help others. And here, the Eye of Horus. You have a very highly tuned spiritual connection. Your third eye is awakened. And then this, I feel like it has to do with time, but it also has to do with, if you look at it, an hourglass, represents the amount of time. So I feel as though it's almost like this is your chance. This is your chance. You are at your prime time to make this happen. You are at your prime time to step into this new colorful life that you want to make. But the time will run out if you don't step into it. So you have to really, really, really focus and listen to what's in here and what makes this feel big and happy, because whatever that is, that's what's going to actually help you through life. And on top of it, it's going to help others who come across you, who are loved ones, who are family members, friends, people who are involved with you. You're going to actually touch other people's lives by being the one who can see more than others. You'll actually be helping people. Holy crap. Okay. And then the bat. So it's almost as if the bat is the bat is showing your strength of hearing. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like when people say something, or when you're listening to something, you're really hearing it. Like you're hearing word for word. You're probably also hearing, I'm not getting actual like words. I'm getting sounds. Like you can sometimes hear footsteps, but there's nobody there. You're hearing tapping, but there's nobody there. Like there's no explanation for the sound. You're not hearing voices as of yet. Once your eye opens though, once you become in tune with learning how to feed yourself with self-love to ground everything you need to ground, you're going to wind up starting to hear and see, which is benefiting you, because you will be able to help yourself and others even more so than you already have in your past. So that's actually really, really cool. I'm referring now to the bat because I want to see if I'm right, basically. Okay, so like I said, it says the bat is highly sensitive to its surroundings. You're seeing and hearing more around you that doesn't make sense to many others in the world. That's a good thing. That's you realizing what you have and using it. Symbol of intuition, like I just said. The guardian of the night represents death and rebirth. Like I said in the very, 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 very beginning, I did not know bats represent death and birth. So that's very intriguing to me, because when I first started this reading, I had stated, with winter coming to an end, to its death, we are now being born into spring and summer, rebirth. So the bat is coming up. This reading is a present reading. This is where you are right now. This is a present reading, because for the bat to come up and show what I said before I even pulled these cards, this is happening right now. You are right here. Right, what I'm saying right now. Oh, that's crazy. Yep. Strong family ties, social creatures, nurturing, sensitivity to members around them. I said that before. I already said it. You are feeling all the energies of everything around you, and you always kind of had a feeling, I'm saying that wrong. You always had this, and it was happening to you little by little by little, and it was growing and growing and growing as you were getting older. But when you were younger, you were too young to understand really what was happening. Now that you're getting older, this is what I'm saying. Now that you are in a place where you are responsible and able to do your own research and to feel yourself out of like who and what you really are, now that you're right here at this very moment, with the death of winter and the birth of spring coming into your life and around you now, your energies, your sensitivity is starting to heighten, which means you are now in the present moment able to literally control all of that you were battling of this gift that you didn't understand. Now you have the paintbrush in your hand. You are able to take this wherever you want to now, because now you are old enough to understand. You are wise enough to understand. Wisdom has grown. Communication, releasing fear, any pattern that no longer fits you. Death, the death of what was in the past, let it go. You are in the present, and you need to remind yourself you are in the present. No more past. Get rid of it. Let it go. Let the past literally go back there. Stop looking back into that. Your old habits no longer suit you. Your old habits no longer suit the new opportunities that will soon be coming your way. That's what I just said. This is why I refer to the book. Because as I'm talking, I do the reading first, and then I refer to the book, and then I'm like this in my mind, because I cannot believe how accurate it was. And I'm not tooting my own whistle. It's just crazy. Expect new beginnings. I said that with the Meerkat. You can start new. Trust your instincts, being spiritual, intuitive. The intuitiveness of the bat allows you to see through illusion and discover truths. I digress. What's really cool about this book is every single card also shows you, can you see it? Because I can't. It also shows you a stone or a crystal that you can actually use to manifest whatever the card is bringing to you, which I think is really cool. So the crystal or gemstone for the bat is Amazonite. And it says, like the bat, Amazonite symbolizes communication and fresh starts. This stone gives you the courage to break free from patterns of fear to discover your personal truth. Try connecting to Amazonite if you need better communication or inspiration. I love this about this book. Oh, Lord, that's crazy. The Eye of Horus. Where are you, Eye of Horus? Okay. We're going to go this guy now. Okay. So like I had said, I am noticing the blue, the green, the yellow. I find that quite interesting now that I put 2 and 2 together and got more information about the bat, the death of winter, the birth of spring. And it, I don't know about you, but like green and blue and yellow and orange and like all those bright, vibrant colors scream spring and summer to me. So this is just guiding me through the process of letting me know that whoever this reading is for, this is the present moment for you, because we are going into spring. Well, trying to anyway, at least where I am. Protection, which I already said, power and good health. Horus is actually the Egyptian sky god, who was depicted as a falcon. So, okay, let me just point out the fact that I said frickin' animals, right? Animals. Animal. 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 It's all animals. It's all animals. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, yeah. Moon. So it says the mirror image or left eye sometimes represented the moon, which makes sense because the moon is about new beginnings. Father Sun is about rebirth. Mother Moon is your new beginnings, what you either call upon as a new beginning or you manifest as a beginning, as well as the complete opposite of being able to release whatever no longer serves you. So she is your full-blown powerhouse for this moment in your life, because you will be able to, I don't want to say use, but utilize the fact that with the new moon, you can bring in new manifestivities. You can bring in new things into your life. That includes your mental mind frame of anything that's doubtful to you or that you're not good with, like dealing with that's not good for you health-wise, because this has to do with, because it has to do with in here, it affects both. It affects you spiritually, it affects you health-wise. So I suggest, because I deal with a lot of crystals, stones, protection amulets, I actually make myself, I'm actually staring at one right now. I make my own protection charms, my own brooms, protection charms, from crystals to gems to stones to stuff I find in my yard, to fruits. You could take an apple and an orange and slice them, dry it completely, rub herbs on it before you dry it completely, string it up, hang it by whatever, your bedroom door, your front door, your back door, wherever you feel you need protection. It's not that you need the protection, but because this reading is saying that you are intuitive and that you are being reborn into this new like vision of life, what you are about to make of your future, you have to utilize what's given to you by Mother Nature, because I hate saying have to, you don't have to, but you're being shown that Mother Nature is willing to be side by side with you, because you have proven yourself to be a higher person, a good person. So even down to like certain weeds that grow in your yard, for many, many years, I would be annoyed by them and pick them out and rip them and everything. Now that I'm older and wiser, and I was able to do my own research and put responsibility into doing my own research, I have found out that, believe it or not, your yard, because that is your ground, that is where you sleep, shit, eat, that is where your heart, mind, body, and soul rests and resides, right? Which means every single time you walk around your yard, walk around your house, you are manifesting to the Mother Nature that this is mine. Not in a bad sense. It's just, this is my home. And when you do that, scientifically, they have proved it, that you will actually have certain flowers, herbs, weeds, shrubs will grow on your property. Yes, they're on other people's property as well, but it'll be on your property particularly because of something that you need from it. Like dandelions, they're anti-inflammatory, and there's like a list of things that they're good for, including edible. But if you're suffering from something, migraines, headaches, body pains, the wild violets, those little purple flowers, not the dead nettle, the actual flowers, like little purple flowers. I started seeing them popping up randomly in my front and backyard, and just sporadically in little spots. But I noticed, and I was like, what is that? I need to figure out what this is. Well, I found out that it has a bunch of medicinal purposes. And a lot of those purposes that it helps or calms down is a lot of the stuff that like we're personally dealing with health-wise. So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Another way of saying your eyes are open. Do not deceive yourself by thinking, oh, that can't be, or why would that happen? Take it exactly for how you see it, not how others see it. Because you'll be fine. You will be absolutely fine where you're at right now. You will be fine. Let's see. The separate parts of the eye can be divided in ancient Egyptian measurements into 6 parts. These 6 parts correspond to the 6th sense. What did I say? To focus on your intuition. Touch, taste, hearing, thought, sight, and smell. Since the eye is considered the receptor of input, it has these 6 doors to receive data. I mean, you can't get any more confirmation. You are literally being shown everything that you have within you to help yourself and others now it's just your responsibility to paint that portrait. That's holy guacamole. Ah. Okay. Okay, it also states that use the all-seeing eye to awaken your senses, which it just said that's what it's for, and your own third eye to tune in more deeply to the world around you. You are someone who's been questioning everything you've been seeing and hearing for a couple of years now. Probably, I would say the last 2 years have been the strongest due to everything going on. It has forced you to step out of that line of being like in line with everybody else, and you're like, no, this is not for me. This is not who I am. It doesn't fit my soul. It doesn't feel comfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I don't feel good about this. So you're stepping out. You are standing out. That's what you're doing, because you have no reason, right or rhyme, to be in that line with everyone else, because you see and hear and feel, things completely different than many others. Don't get me wrong, there are many others like you, as well as like myself, but you have a purpose. You have a really strong purpose on this earth, and you feel that now. That's a good thing. The picture is being painted for you. So, honestly, I would, if I were you, whoever this reading speaks to, go out, go to a metaphysical shop or something like that. You can go online. I order stuff online all the time, but I am very leery of, like, when I get stuff, I will, especially if it's stuff like that, like crystals and stones, I have my own rituals that I do to connect with it, to make sure that nothing is attached to it, because you really don't know like where this stuff is coming from when you order online. I do suggest you find a local or close to metaphysical shop to you and get the an evil eye either bracelet or ring. A bracelet or a ring, because you use your hands. I'm seeing you use your hands a lot. You use them to talk. You're doing stuff a lot. So you're constantly moving with your hands. So I suggest getting a bracelet or a ring. Ask it to do exactly what you want it to do. Protect me from any negative energies or entities. Whatever it is that you want, but it is for protection mainly. You can ask it to help you with manifestations. You can ask it to keep your third eye clear, clear your crown chakra. You can ask this to literally do anything for you, because it's being given to you. That's where the leopard came in with the protection, watching your back. Yeah, it says there is much that you have overlooked. So you are not doubting. You're questioning everything that you're seeing and hearing, because it's almost like traumatizing, because now the world is different to you. What you thought you were going to be at this point in time in your life, you're not. It sounds to me, it's coming off to me more like it's a good thing, because you were either meant to realize that you have these gifts that are given to you to be able to do this stuff. And as long as you realize it, then you're good to go. So I would suggest getting an evil eye. They look like this. And you could get all different kinds, all different. They're all legitimately the same kind of eye, but you can get different ones. I am being told, though, stay away from the red beaded ones. You don't need the red, the energy that comes from the red. So stay with the blue, the purples, the greens, maybe yellow. Maybe try to resonate the colors that are on this card as the bracelet. Definitely look into that. Lapis Lazuli is the stone that is connected with the Eye of Horus. Prized throughout the ancient world, Lapis Lazuli has been connected to vision, both inner and outer, since at least the days of ancient Egypt. This heavenly blue gemstone opens the third eye chakra and fosters deeper awareness. Meditate with this stone on your brow when you need to expand your vision. Holy crapola. I can't. I'm actually like a little overwhelmed right now. I was very excited in the beginning, like, yes, this is awesome, blah, blah. But now I'm starting to feel, yeah, I'm starting to feel this part of it. Ugh. It's a very overwhelming feeling. It's almost as if and then it all got dark. I only know how to go too far. And then my bad habits. That's the song that's on. I'm just saying what's standing out at this very moment. And then I have a bird sitting right by the door staring at me. Not my chickens, a bird. Wide-eyed staring into space. Losing control of things I say. I can't escape. Yeah. This, ooh, My Bad Habits Lead to You by Ed Sheeran. That is on right now, and it's like giving me chills, almost like confirmation that the feeling I'm getting, that song is trying to tell me something. You are your worst critic. You are your worst critic. You are, oh God. It's beautiful. Like everything about you is beautiful. Literally. You have a good heart. You have a good soul. You've never, ever intentionally hurt anyone. So I feel as if the past, the death, you know, like the death, the stuff you have to let go of, you really need to let it go. You're thinking about things that had happened in the past that you're not okay with now that you have grown. You're mature, you're more wise. There are some things that you had either done or said that upset you now. Even though it was done back then and you had no ill intentions, your behavior maybe, you're looking at it now and it almost seems as if you're literally your worst critic. You are not letting that die to be reborn, even though you are being given that chance to put that responsibility and to paint that, to change that, to make your own canvas. And you're also being protected in the process of all this so that you can do this, because that's what they want. They want you to do this. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, gods, they want you to do this. This is was meant for you as a choice to choose to take that step to better yourself. And in turn, you're bettering others as well. So you're doing what the number 7 had stated with the service to humanity. By painting your own canvas, you're not only helping yourself, you are also going to be literally helping others and not know it. You are not, it's not people around you. Like everybody has, you know, hearsay. Anybody watch the Johnny Depp trial? I can't with that right now. Anyway, that would be something that was probably humorous to you as well, probably. So it's just, you are your worst critic. That's the only thing I can really say about that. You are down. Hey, get away from the door. The rooster. Why is he right at the door as I'm doing this? Another animal sign. See? Ay. And now he's going to keep going because the other rooster is now yelling back at him. And he's yelling back at him. And oh my God. See? I told ya. I know that if I remember correctly, before I even look at this, I think roosters stand for courage. I think they stand for basically what you're lacking for yourself. The like, this is me. Flaunt my feathers. Like you have to get to that point. Rise and shine. Teaches you to use your voice for great good. Roosters are roosters are very colorful birds that can make one's spirit soar in the presence of those timid souls who find confidence when around this beautiful bird. What? Yo. What the heck? Now, don't get me wrong. This rooster's here all day long and he screams all day long, but it's just, he's right there. Like he's right there. I can't. I don't know anymore. I can't believe how accurate it is. Oh, here it is. I follow this one website in particular. If I remember, I will put it in the description down below. To me, it's the most accurate of what is my spirit animal? Like your totem. Yeah, he's literally, he's looking at me through the door. It's time to celebrate your uniqueness. Rooster as a totem animal belongs to those who never give up. Call in Rooster as your power animal when you need to rise and shine. I can't. And the ironic thing about it is right next to it, there's an ad, the Arc Animal Tarot. Bleh. Are you serious? Ironically enough, let me show you what I'm looking at here. Look. What is right next to it? The Arc Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. And what is on the cover? A leopard. If I remember correctly, which I know I remember correctly, now my camera's crooked. I cannot with you. Get away from the door. We get it. Thank you. The leopard. Focus. The leopard. Watching your back. Go out and get yourself the all-seeing eye. If you drive, put it in your car too. They have little like chains that you can buy. Or make one, whatever you want to do. Put one in your car, put one on your wrist, put it on your dominant arm so that it's being moved around all over the place. Hourglass. Let's get back to that one. Okay, so like I had said, I felt like it had to do with time, but it also is showing some sort of balance. That's what I was getting. I'm just reading. Give me a second. I can't. It's basically what I said. When an hourglass appears in a reading, it is letting you know that time is of the essence. There is something that you've been putting off that needs to be completed, and you are quickly running out of time. Do not delay any longer. You're there. You're there, sweetie. You're there. You're right there. You just gotta take responsibility. And you're probably sitting here watching this thinking, okay, well, this thing resonated with me up until this point. Like, how much more do you want me to do? I get it. I'm in the same boat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the same boat. It's like, how much more do you need to put in? Seriously. But you know what? It's just the matter of what is important to you to make this and your body and soul happy. That's what you keep putting off. That's what you keep lacking in responsibility of putting the responsibility into either learning, guiding, whatever it is to help you with that, you keep pushing it off to worry about other things around you or other people. That your time is running out. You are in the actual very present moment as of right now. This is your opportunity to paint your canvas, to take the responsibility to put yourself where you want to be. The stone that will help alongside the hourglass symbolism is golden calcite. Calcite, I can't talk. My lips are chapped as hell and I just can't talk. Calcite is a stone of joy, manifestation, and spontaneity. Golden calcite is particular. Helps you recognize the importance of right timing so we can take advantage of the perfect time to act right now. Carry this stone to ramp up your courage and embolden you to act before it's too late. Now the full final connection, feeling, message of this entire reading, if I'm correct, which I think I am, I think we got enough signs from the animals. You got the crystal ball. Now, the crystal ball is basically telling me that you are here. You are the meerkat. You're here. You're waiting to do whatever it is that you have to do, but you're not actually stepping into putting the time into that because you do have other responsibilities. You do have other things that you need or want to get done, but you're putting it on the back burner to the point where it's like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it the next day. And then like 2 weeks go by and you haven't even tried to put any time into that responsibility. This is your time. This is your time. This is a present reading as of right this second. Go get your all-seeing eye bracelet or ring. You have only so much time to start this. So I'm also getting that this isn't instant gratification. None of this is. Even if you manifest good things, it takes time. It takes patience. It takes giving, like from you to Mother Earth, or to others, to humanity. This is not going to be an overnight where you're just going to wake up and it's like, oh, I won the lottery and I won millions of dollars. No. Responsibility meaning like whatever it is that makes your heart feel good, you need to just start putting the time into it and it will fall into place for you. It will fall into a point where you're working towards it. You're showing the higher powers that you want this because they don't know. They really don't know what you want because you're kind of all over the place. So focus on something. Make a commitment. Put the time in that you need to put in. When you're sitting there doing absolutely nothing, research whatever you got to research while you're doing it instead of TikToking or Facebooking or, you know, watching my videos. Anyway, so yeah, it's, oh my goodness. Let's see what the crystal ball has to say so we can finish this reading. I just can't. And actually the crystal ball is 46. Oh, I'm way off. So this closing off the reading, this crystal ball being at the bottom of the deck, closing off the reading, is confirming to me you're there. You're ready to paint your canvas. It's time for the death of the past that is making you feel doubtful for your present and your future. Get that spark back. Protect yourself. Start utilizing what is given to you that's free that's available, that is literally put on this earth to help you get through this process, for communication, to concentrate, to be able to have that energy to do what you want to do, please go get that. Your time is running out. I'd never treat you this shitty. You made me hate this city. It's Billie Eilish's song. I know she's talking about a relationship, but don't waste the time I don't have. Don't try to make me feel better. This song is literally you screaming at yourself. You see and know exactly, way more than many others. You have a gift, and it's your intuition. But you're forgetting about yourself. You're forgetting about taking those steps for yourself. You're not putting the time in for yourself. Listen to that Billie Eilish song. I will try to remember to put it in the description box down below so that you can refer to it. Preferably pull up a video that shows the lyrics so that you can really come in tune with what you are trying to say to you. That's what I'm getting. You. I see like somebody like you. This is how you used to be. You don't need to be this way anymore. Let it go. Let it go. The next full moon, which I'm not really sure when that is. I know it's coming, but I don't know when. Why this makes me the full moon. Let's see. We're in May now. We're in May now. My God. Sunday night into Monday morning, May 15th to the 16th. Oh my God. Holy sugar. We will have both a full moon and a total eclipse of the moon peaking early on Monday morning, May 16th. I did not know that. This is very important for whoever this reading is for. This is your prime time to let that shit go. Let it go. Seriously. I will try my very hardest to do a video. I did do a short one on TikTok. I think I put it on here too, of like my ritual. But that was... I don't remember. I have to go look back. But take advantage of this full moon coming. This is a very strong moon. The flower moon. The flower moon. And I was talking about all the herbs and flowers that can help you. That can help you. Oh my God. It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I just keep getting more information. All right. Crystal ball. Divination to foresee and foretell. Yeah. Okay, so this is being shown communication as well. This is a communication device because of the fact that you can see and hear more than what others can do. The necessity to find out information that can not be seen by the naked eye. A necessity to find answers to questions that have been plaguing you, not only in regard to the future, but also the past. What did I say? Because our yesterdays define our tomorrows. Let me say that again. Our yesterdays define our tomorrows. Dwell on the shit that you couldn't control or that you can't take back. You continue to bring it into your present and your future. Let it die. Get in touch with who, oh my God, stop it. Get in touch with who you were rather than who you are now, and you will find the answers you seek. I just want to be like, boom. I'm not going to drop my book though. All right, my lovely people. Well, that's been beyond long enough. I am going to just say that whoever this reading is for, I advise you to look into the things that I had suggested for you. Please take advantage of this full moon coming up. The fact that it is a total eclipse as well. Put some work into this. Put the responsibility of literally start right now writing down everything that you need to let go of and get rid of it on the full moon. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity for your canvas. That's crazy. And it's the 15th to the 16th. Look at the number on the card. I'm done. I got nothing more to say. I am done. I love you all. I hope you enjoy my unedited, crazy, long, ridiculous videos with the information that just keeps coming. I have to literally shut it off. Whoever this reading is for, you got a good thing coming to you, but don't slack on it. Don't slack on it. I know you're tired. I know you feel like, what more do you want from me? But I'm telling you right now, this is literally being set up with the universe. With the universe. Number 16, May 16th, total eclipse. I just can't. I just can't. So pay attention to your surroundings. Watch the animals you come across with. As always, make sure you're giving yourself some self-love, self-care. Ground yourself. Definitely ground yourself, always. You can't absorb everybody's negative energy. It is no good for you. So I suggest you add that into your full moon, lunar eclipse releasing ritual. That you also ask it to take any and all negative energies and entities that you have absorbed over the past couple of years. You want them gone. I can guarantee you 1000% you will feel so much better. And to close off this reading with the song that's playing right now, I'm moving like you can see it or something. Adele's Easy on Me. So again, stop being so rough on yourself. Take advantage of everything that's being given to you right now. Please. Please. I love you guys. It's been fun as always. Listen to those songs. Peace and love, guys.